Hello, in today's video I'm going to show you a possible cause of a no-start situation. I'm working on this yard machine. It just becomes the engine again. This time when I turn it to the start, the solenoid clicks. I check the wires coming up to the switch and we have current. So I said, well, it has to be the switch. So I pulled it out, I cleaned off the terminals on the switch, and this was done once before. This tractor's left out. When I put it in, I still got the click, but nothing to the engine. Now this engine works. I cut grass with it. I had it jump started with the booster, but I want the switch to work. So I thought for sure it was the switch. I checked it for continuity, and the switch was working. I cleaned this up a little bit more, stuck it in, got the click, no start. I wiggled it a little bit, and then the juice went to the starter. I tried cleaning it up a little bit more, put it back in, the same thing. So the problem isn't with the terminals on the key switch. The problem is the corrosion inside of this. I'm going to show you how to pull these pins out. When you take them out, I'm going to do them one at a time, but if you're going to take them out all at once, I would take a picture of it or mark it, because you don't want to put them back in the wrong configuration, because let's see, we have 5, so it's like maybe 25 different scenarios you can have over here. And to get these out, let's see if I can do this holding the camera, you need a small screwdriver. Okay, with one hand this is tough. I don't have a tripod out here. You get the screwdriver, you stick it under the pin, you stick it under the terminal, you push in, push it in on the bottom, and as you push this in, you're going to pull the wires out. I'm going to put this camera down so I can pull the wire out. Now we have it out. Alright, on this one here you can see some of this corrosion. Get this focused in a little better. See this corrosion here? I'm going to clean this up and put it back in. I'm going to do it to each one of the wires. Now the one I may have the one I'm going to have a little trouble with is this one, the hot lead, because this is crimped on. So when I get this all together, if it still doesn't work and I can't scrape that out with the screwdriver, what I'm going to do is just cut it and put another connector on it. Oh, and to put these back in, you have to pry this tab open. And when you slide it back in, this tab will lock into place. I'm going to clean all these up, put it together, and see if we get a start. I cleaned all these terminals and I put it back together. I want to mention, when you put these wires back in, you should hear a little click. If you don't hear the click, they'll probably pull right out again. Give it a little tug, make sure that they're in there. Don't pull on them hard, just a little tug to make sure they're on secure. Now, let's see if this is going to work. Still the same thing. Not enough juice maybe, let's see. Now you got it on there good. The battery's not dead.
And it's only at 12.
Okay, let's see if this is going to work now. Okay, try it again. But these wires are connected, and do it again, just make sure. Oh, what happened now? I touched it. That's what happened. Let's see. There we go. Real weak battery on this. So let me put this camera down. Okay, got it out of the compression stroke. Let's see now. Okay, it's working. That's it on the battery. Okay, but we are getting juice coming down to this. John, just come over here. What? That's not going to fall?
No.
Okay. Hold this camera. So if you have a no start situation and you tried everything and you can't figure out what's going on, go to your starter switch, check these wires when you're cranking it. Use your multimeter or a test light to see if you're getting current coming to the switch. If it's coming to the switch, check out the switch, and of course check your starter out. What I did with this to get it running, I just put the hot lead over here from a jumper pack, I ground it out and I started up. I cut the grass like that the other day, and then it started raining, and I really wanted it to work with the switch. That's it for now. This is a wrap. If you found this video useful, entertaining, have any questions or comments, post them down below. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe, give it a like, pass it along to someone else who may find it useful, and above all, stay safe.